PlayStation Plus extra free games of November have not been revealed yet. They will be announced later this month. The games will then be made available for all subscribers to the extra tier and above. Our predictions for the PlayStation Plus extra free games of November are as follows. Starting off with our first day one release confirmed game, Teardown. For those who may not quite know what Teardown is, it's a mission-based sandbox game where you're tasked with completing various objectives, most of which involve tearing things down. The whole thing's made up of completely destructible environments and objects, so there's actually a lot of player freedom in how you tackle each challenge. The title's always been highly rated on PC, where it originally released in 2020. Our first prediction is Sonic Frontiers, a 3D platformer and action-adventure game. As Sonic, the player explores the Starfall Islands to collect the Chaos Emeralds and investigate the island's relationship to them. Sonic retains his abilities from previous Sonic the Hedgehog game. He runs at high speeds, collects rings, grinds on rails, and homes in on enemies to attack. The player battles robots throughout the islands. Defeating enemies grants the player experience points that allow the player to purchase additional moves and abilities in combat and the open world. Our second prediction is Cult of the Lamb, which is centered around a lamb who is tasked with forming a cult to appease the ominous deity who saved the player character's life. The player must launch roguelike style crusades and venture out into the game's 5 regions to defeat enemies and grow their following. The world, which is randomly generated and contains roguelike elements, contains resources to gather, perks and weapons to collect, enemies in the form of rival cultists and non-believers to fight, and other animals to rescue. These animals can be indoctrinated into the player's cult. Our third prediction is Unsighted. Unsighted is a Metroidvania in which the player character and all non-player characters have a time-limited counter and become unsighted on expiry, making them permanently disappear from the game. The player can expand their and other characters' time by using meteor dust, an item discovered throughout the game that extends the time by 24 hours. Our fourth prediction is the Lego Movie 2 video game, a Lego-themed action-adventure video game developed by Traveler's Tales. The game borrows elements from Lego worlds and has new additional characters and refined combat mechanics, as well as those from the first game. Worlds and characters from both films are featured in the game. Players create various structures in order to access new levels. Our fifth prediction is Bleed 2, an arcade side-scroll 2D shooter with platformer elements. Bleed 2 is a continuation of the production published in 2012. Players take on the role of a girl who is the last superhero in the world and fights evil. Bleed 2 offers the same gameplay style as its predecessor. It is a 2D platform shooter. The game is divided into 7 extended stages, where we have to face countless opponents and as many as 25 bosses. In addition to shooting, must avoid attacks from enemies, including using the ability to slow down time. In addition, she can glide for a moment. These few elements make the gameplay fast and exciting. We hope you enjoyed our video. If you haven't subscribed our channel yet, now is a great time to do. So click subscribe and press the notification bell icon. Thanks for watching.